Okay, so I said I'd create a walkthrough guide for the distinction criteria. So the distinction criteria, this is the actual criteria here, and it says evaluate the treatment and rehabilitation program designed, justifying the choices and suggesting alternatives where appropriate. So these are the things you must consider. So you must apply this to the stages of recovery. So we've got the 5 stages of recovery, the selected activities within each stage, and the psychological techniques that you've selected to support your athlete. So what I would do is I go through each rehabilitation plan, and I go, right, what are the strengths of each stage slash phase of the program and the benefits on the injury. So stage 1 for an ACL injury, what are the strengths, what's the benefits, think about actually the specific exercises that you've given the client, why are they a strength, why do they help why do they help improve the injury or facilitate the development of the injury. Then, once you've done each stage for that ACL, you might want to think about why have you selected a psychological technique at this stage. What's the benefit of that psychological technique, and how does that help the performer with the injury and the recovery process? Then you go, right, okay, what are the areas for development on each stage? Why are the areas for development, and how might they hinder the recovery time or process of the athlete, both from a physiological perspective and a psychological perspective. And then what you need to do is justify your 2 programs for each phase or stage, and state why you designed it like this and how it has a positive impact on the recovery process. And then where you have an opportunity to make specific recommendations, what alternative methods could you have used to maybe further aid recovery? So it might be that you might have introduced kinesiotape round the knee, for instance, to help reduce the swelling, because kinesiotape is meant to lift the tissue away from the area to help with drainage, so therefore swelling will go down quicker, and drainage will take place a lot quicker, so therefore we can get them on the operation table a lot quicker, or if it's after the operation we can start rehabilitating the injury a lot quicker. So you need to think about different alternative methods or treatment or potentially exercises or psychological techniques each stage, to think, well, how could this potentially develop my rehab program? And I'm not expecting you to do it for every stage. I'm just expecting you to be able to show an understanding that there are alternatives that you haven't considered that may well have a positive impact.